What a play. What a game.
Check.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That one caught downfield by Watson. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 75 yards. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Welcome back, kids. Welcome back, chat. If y'all new, like, comment, subscribe.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenge, and this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers
look at that shit, cat.
At their own 41.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
What the fuck?
And that one off the mark.
I ain't pressure his shit.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter. Second down and 7. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Bro, I'm not even pressing that hole, bro.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target.
That's
But he was
crazy,
covered
yeah.
quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll
If
pick you
y'all knew,
apart
like,
if you
Conscious
give them
Brothers
time
was
like
back
that
at
to
it.
find receivers downfield.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Rodgers now to throw. This is caught, and it's a Packers touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Gotta tell my wife I'm fucking upset.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Look at that, can't even take the ball.
As he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession.
Don't quit, man. So we got another quick check. We got another quick check.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas.
Oh,
and
shoot,
the very
chat. We got the
wonderful
Cowboys chat.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
Damn, son.
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh,
and he
man.
will have a Cowboys first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy
Yes,
of
they can't see
midfield.
me.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one.
And Rodgers is going to go
That's not
down.
understand that ball, y'all.
Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And able to find Allen Lazard. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
Gotta go check.
Rodgers gonna go on 4th down.
What the
Well,
fuck?
defenders have intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take
That's a
possession
crazy
of the
check.
football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Prescott now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. Past the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps An early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defense...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. First down, Prescott. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott.
Damn.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that looked like some pretty easy.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he has
How
the
not?
first down
How is it
yardage
a fumble,
before
bro?
bringing it down right at the 45. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So that was all you're looking
So
for.
if y'all new, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn.
Dog was hungry to pick that hole.
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
Let's go, baby. We're on that hole.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just...
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air right away is Brady. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Oh, baby. Yes, sir, Jair.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
That's what we like to see, man.
Taking a shot down the field. He was letting it fly in the very first play from scrimmage. And this was excellent coverage down there. And they'll come away with an early takeaway. And I mean an early takeaway.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Dillon is in. Touchdown, Packers. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know where mine meld.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fucked up.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing
I make the ball like that. Fuck it. Yeah, probably.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Brady to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down. To throw is Brady. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Brady.
Oh, kind of easy pick. But
the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And
what? Jair, pick that hole, Jair.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one.
Come on, Jair.
We just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver,
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Preston Smith from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. They'll set up to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Oh.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson finding room at midfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of
Oh.
Into a crowd and intercepted.
He caught the whole chat. That's crazy.
Take over at their own 11-yard line. So this defense coming
Crazy
with a
chat.
takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this 1st half because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Damn, he quit. He picked the ball and he quit, chat.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
Okay. Look at our wrong.
Rodgers now on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On 2nd and very short, Rodgers. He finds Watson. It's gone. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A very solid gain of 27.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
To throw is Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for the Niners. Turns into a long play on the post route, but he was there. What makes that so tough to defend?
When you run routes that pull extra defenders away from the middle of the field and leave it open for a one-on-one, and your quarterback manipulates that defender with his eyes, you can often get a big play right down the middle.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Damn, son. What you find over there?
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Damn, I had my internet for a little bit.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on